Hi and welcome back to Matthew's Travels and Tips, and in today's video we are going to cover our top 10 travel essentials. So basically these are our top 10 items we think everyone should have when they're traveling. Okay, and at number 1 we have packing cubes. And packing cubes are a great way to keep organized when traveling. They fit perfectly in your luggage and it can make it easy for sorting your tops from your bottoms and having a designated space for various items in your luggage so that if you plan on living strictly out of your luggage, it's easy to keep track of everything and keep everything organized. Okay, and at number 2 we have portable power source and power bank. So when traveling and on the go, you may not find the time to leave your phone or tablet charging. So having a power bank is ideal so that if you're on the road or even if you're on the plane, you can still find time to get your phone or device charged without needing to have an actual power outlet. And at number 3 we have travel adapter. Now this isn't something you'll always necessarily need depending on where you're traveling, but it's always a good idea to research a country you're traveling to. I cannot stress this enough. Always do the research. If you're traveling to a country you've never been to, do some research. Understand what you may need, what you may not need. And for someone such as myself with various electronic items that I usually travel with, a travel adapter is something good to have, because not all countries carry the same power outlets, meaning the plug that you're accustomed to using, it may not be the same in a different country. So having the travel adapter, if the country does have a different power outlet, will come in handy to ensure that all your devices can be powered up and you can use them. And at number 4 we have sanitizing wipes or wet wipes. So I think these are essential for not only traveling but for your everyday life. You can use them to wipe down the seat and tray in the plane, getting rid of any possible germs. Use it while on the go if you sweat a lot. And if you need something for a quick refresher if you're far away from your room. There are many uses for these and I think they are a must-have for when you're traveling. And at number 5 we have electronic copy of your passport and any and all important documents. And I did an entire video about what can happen if you lose your passport and what's something that's always good to have. It's something I've recommended in several videos already, and that's how important I think this step is. Keeping an electronic copy of your passport and important documents like birth certificates and even credit card information and stuff like that, so if you can keep an electronic copy of it, it can come in handy. Because you never know what can happen when traveling, and at any moment you can accidentally lose your passport or wallet, or even worse, you get robbed of all your belongings. So if something like this were to happen, knowing that you have copies of these documents won't always solve the problem, but it can help the problem. Meaning if you have to go to the embassy, you can get your documents replaced. So it can help speed up the process of getting a replacement passport or an emergency passport so that you can travel back home. Okay, and at number 6 we have sleeping liner. Now this essential is more directed at the budget traveler, somebody who plans on staying in a hostel or maybe a cheap hotel or motel, where the room can be a little sketchy, the bed can be a little sketchy. So you always want to ask yourself the question, are these sheets clean? Is the bed clean? Is the mattress clean? And sometimes if you're staying in a cheaper hotel, motel, or a hostel, this may not be the case. So having a sleeping liner will put your mind at ease, because you're going to put the sleeping liner over the mattress and you're going to sleep on the sleeping liner or in it. And most of the times these fit over the mattress and ensure that the only contact that you will have is on the sleeping liner and not exactly the mattress. And at number 7 we have GPS or having a GPS enabled device. So the last thing you want is to get lost in a foreign country. If you plan on driving and exploring that country, it is important to have a GPS or maybe a phone or tablet that has GPS on it and that will be working in that country. So this will help you save time, avoid you getting lost, and it can even help you plan out your day better, so that because you have an idea of where all the places you want to go, where they're situated, and you can plan your day better. And at number 8, I always recommend this as well, traveling with a first aid kit and any possible medicine that you may need. So healthcare can be very expensive in some countries, and having your own medicine and a small first aid kit can come in handy. Now, what it is in my kit may be different from everyone else's, because when packing you need to make sure that you have any medicines that you may need while you're traveling. So, for example, if you're known to get headaches occasionally, You want to pack whichever over-the-counter drug you may use to treat those headaches, or if you're prone to allergic reactions, you want to make sure that you pack your allergy medication or an EpiPen, depending on how severe your allergic reactions can be. One thing I do want to state though, if you're planning on taking medication with you, make sure if any of those drugs are prescription drugs, that you have your prescription with you, just for it's more a security measure in case any questions are asked. At number 9, we have headphones, and I believe this is a must-have travel essential. Traveling can sometimes be irritating and loud, especially when flying or if you're in a bus. So having a good pair of headphones can come in handy if you want to listen to music or watch movies. You can do so privately without having to worry about anybody else listening to what you're doing, or if worrying about bothering someone else. And these headphones can also serve as a double purpose, depending on the headphones, of course, as if they're noise cancelling, or if they can help at least quiet out the surrounding environment. It can help you concentrate and focus, and even if you want to take a quick nap, it can help with that as well. And at number 10, we have a camera. So most of the time you're traveling to make memories and to experience new things. These are things you want to always remember. You're making memories when you're traveling, so it's important to have a good camera to capture these moments and memories so that you can enjoy them later. Now fortunately, we're in 2020 now, and most people have at least a decent camera on their phone, which you can use. However, I prefer a digital camera or a good DSLR camera for better quality photos, and I'm somebody who likes to make videos and whatnot, so I prefer an actual digital camera or DSLR. But in most cases, people can get away with a decent phone camera like the iPhones or the Samsungs. They have very good cameras on them. Okay, and these are our top 10 travel essentials that we think everyone should have when they're traveling. Thank you for watching the video, and if you had any questions regarding this, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, you found it helpful, remember to hit the like button as well. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please remember to subscribe, as we're always uploading videos and various travel tips and travel advice, and we have some videos where we're going to be documenting countries later on. So feel free to subscribe to get more, to see more videos and to get notifications when we post them. But thank you for watching, and you guys have a good day.